What's up everyone, welcome back to 154 Racing Channel. Today we're going to go over the car we picked up from Boston. This is it, it's an E90 manual, brown terracotta interior. I'm going to go over what we've done to it. We had to do a lot of work to get it running correctly, and the dashboard was full of lights. So we cleared everything, or fixed everything, I should say. So we'll just go over the car really quick. Then we'll go out, do some driving so you guys can hear what it sounds like. Can't go crazy, it's wet out, it's snowing out, but that way you guys can see the car. The very first mod we did was the shifter. It had the OEM shifter, and I absolutely cannot stand that plastic shifter. So we threw a ZHP shifter on there. It's much better. As far as the way it was running like dookie, like really bad. Low RPMs. The car would like chug really bad. Like you couldn't have like a smooth start off. So don't mind the extremely dirty engine bay. We have salty roads and have a lot of snow outside, so we're gonna clean this up obviously. But there was a light on the dash, or there was a code on when I scanned it, and it was the oil pressure switch, which I found was completely missing. So I found a new plug, soldered it together, plugged that in. That took care of that issue there. The other codes that were stored were O2 sensor codes. Now this car was on a tune that was probably like 4 years old. It was tuned by Doc Vu like a long time ago. It was on pump gas 93, and this thing was on 24 pounds of boost. I don't know how this engine is still alive, but everything is good. So what we did was, to show you guys, is we did the MHD single bank fueling. So we're only using one. Obviously we have a hood exit here, but we're only using one O2 sensor, which is right there. We have the primary bank 1 and 2 are capped off right there, and the other one's over there. And then your primary bank 1 would be the one that's closest to the turbine housing, so it would be this one here. So this is plugged in to where it should go. The other one is just unplugged. There's no rear, there's no secondaries at all. And we have it tuned with Doc Vu. Right now we're on E40. There's no PI. It's a stage 2 bucketless system. Doc Race 62, 66 turbo. Charge pipe, blow-off valve, intercooler, basic bolt-ons. It's got a oil cooler right here, and a relocated reservoir. So right now she's running absolutely perfect. We checked the catch can, the level was pretty low, so that's all good. What else did we do? We got, there was a bunch of ABS and traction lights on in the car. I had ordered, it came up as a wheel speed sensor for the right front when I scanned it. So I ordered a new wheel speed sensor to get that plugged in, and come to find out that the harness that runs down to the wheel speed sensor was just completely ripped off. So I located another harness, soldered it all back together. We just have to put some zip ties here and relocate this properly. But once we did that and put the new wheel speed sensor in, that took care of the issue with the ABS light. Now she's pretty dialed in. We're up to like 14 pounds right now. I haven't been able to get any like good logs just because of the weather. This is a rear wheel drive car, and we're on Michelin PS4s, so that's it's not letting me get to a full decent log. But we'll go ahead and start it up here shortly. She's running a lot smoother now. No hiccups, no misfires, clean log when I did the wastegate only. It's got a 10-pound spring in it, so we got a clean log. When we did that, I was able to get traction with 10 psi. But yeah, here she is. It is on airbags. I'm debating on removing the airbags and maybe selling them, and putting some BC coils on here. But right now I found the settings on the airlift to where it's not so bouncy, it's not all over the road. She's driving pretty straight. Obviously we took off the 15-inch tire since it was bald, and that's not gonna work in the snow. Yeah, here she is. We'll start her up, get her on the road, and you guys can see what she sounds like. Oh, did you stop it? Okay, I did get a flame mat from Dagu because you can't just have a hood exit and not run a flame mat. So she's ready to start making some marshmallows. Louis volunteered actually. He's gonna hang out of the sunroof over here, and we're gonna have a stick, and he's gonna make some marshmallows. But anyways, all right, we'll cut it there. Car drives good, as you can see, no lights on the dash. Everything's working good. These are our settings for the airlift. We have a pretty comfortable ride at these settings. As far as like noise levels, I don't think it's too bad. Like, it's definitely quieter than having like a VRSF race exhaust. And I think that's just because you don't have the exhaust underneath the car, so you're not getting that like crazy drone. The only thing I would do is probably I would have the hood exit come up just a little bit out of the hood, because I think some of the exhaust gases are staying in the hood. You can kind of smell it inside the cabin. Very little, nothing crazy though. It's not like, you know, unmanageable. But that's definitely something else I'd probably get done on this thing. But she sounds great, drives good so far. We put a lot of work into this thing to get it where it's at now. So overall, I think it was a good purchase. Imagine you see that, like, you're driving down the road and you look in your rearview mirror and you see like fireballs coming out of somebody's head.
That car's broken.
Yeah. I've been getting so many people, like, I'm driving next to them and I see them like whip out their phones and they're like recording. So I mean, so far we haven't gotten in trouble with the law, knock on wood. But yeah, that much of a menace on the streets. But once the roads dry up, we're gonna definitely turn up the boost. I got new tires on the way for the 15-inch rims in the back, and I'll definitely put a draggy on here and see what kind of time we get on the stock motor. So I think we'll leave off the video here.